And I'd also like to point out, I would also like to point out something. We cannot see how long he's been delivering for. How come we can't see that?
Put him at F tier. Put him at F tier.
AI picture, long beard, the fraud watch. He needs to go in F tier. I'm sorry.
I agree. I'm sorry, Lorenzo.
F tier it is.
I'm sorry. I gotta go run a few errands. Lucas's father is outside my house. Pick up and drop off. Lucas, he asked if you need anything from the convenience store. You need anything?
Oh no. He got me everything already. Yeah, no. Pick up and drop off.
All right. Sounds good. All right. I gotta go, guys. I'll see you.
Peace. Next up, we got Parvin.
Ah.
Now, see, this is interesting. See, this one looks legitimate because the split between rides and deliveries is it looks realistic, but I also think since this is the Uber Eats Go debate, we should only be focusing on the deliveries. We can take the rides into comparison, but only for the fact that he was able to get this amount of deliveries with the rides on the side.
It's a good number of deliveries, but he's been doing it for 10 years.
Right, now, yeah, it's like a C tier guy. It's no.
The fact that his time is being split to rides it means he's not as dedicated as the other people.
I think he's solid, but he's not the GOAT.
He does his thing. He gets his buckets. He gets his numbers.
Yeah, no, I would happily have Parvin in there, you know?
Wow, B is crazy with the pick up and drop off. I mean, you gotta think about pick up. You gotta think about where you're putting him right now.
It makes pickup look worse.
I think what Lucas should do is pick up and drop off his opinion on pick up and drop off. And we think we should drop him.
I think so. I don't think he's the greatest of all time. Without the name, he's nothing.
Stop it! Stop this right now. This is absolutely, guys. Does nobody realize his name right now? Does nobody realize?
Oh, we know.
His name is.
We know.
We need to return it to him at the very end once we've considered everybody.
I think
else,
so.
because-
I agree. Let's move on. I completely agree. We got a good one. Jesus.
Oh, he means business.
He looks like he was pissed when he signed up for Uber.
But I like this. I like that attitude because he's mad. You know, he. I don't know if I like that attitude actually. Getting a little.
Josh made a really great point at the start of the video. When pick up and drop off first started at Uber Eats, he picked up the call in the middle of the pandemic. And you know what? Jesus did as well. June 2020. This is legacy status here. But one thing that does concern me a little bit. Where's his diamond rank? Does he have gold rank, silver, bronze, platinum, unranked? I don't love it, but he's a role player. He picked up the call in the pandemic. He knows what he's doing. Multilingual.
Suus here has very similar stats to Benji, right? But Benji is a lot younger than Suus. But also Benji was probably in school making those deliveries, so Benji was balancing this, and he still put up the same stats.
That's a good point.
I do think Jesus would be proud of Jesus. I don't know if he's over Benji here. I don't think so.
Solid B. Solid B. I agree.
That's a great take.
I think we go B. All in favor of B? B.
Aye.
All right. We got Spencer. Now, this is a typical one. He hit 5,000 deliveries. He posted it online. He looks like a great guy. But I'm not sure if I'm seeing anything super special here. I feel like this is a quick
This is a legit guy. I mean, his face, I can draw his face too. And if everybody looks he's a great guy. His face is easily drawable. No offense to that. That means you're a good guy, Spencer. So, yeah, all respect and due to you. And you like showing off your rank. He is proud of it. That's what I like to see, Spencer.
All right, I think we gotta throw Spencer at a solid C. He's done a great job. It's not anything in the competition. Like, I don't know. All right, let's go C. On to the next one. We have a powerful competitor. I think this is an arguable S tier right here. We'll find out. Sandeep.
Ooh, wow.
17,954 deliveries, 5,031 rides since July 2017.
I do like with the hat. It kind of pulls his long hair back, so even though he has long hair, he's making sure it doesn't get into the food, you know?
And he's kind of mogging, too. Like, you see the way the lighting is hitting his face.
I think I would put Sandeep at a B tier just because...
No, I think this is an A tier,
That's too
bro.
low.
Look, let's
A.
throw him right next to Boier. We're going A. I think he's a high A, too. Up next, we got Avery.
Yeah, so what I'm going to say, right, is this is a big thing, by the way. Exact same stats as Benji. Exact same.
Wow.
I've been in the
No
film.
way.
We have something going on.
Goodness.
There's something off.
Oh, no. Benji, no. No.
Benji is a fraud.
That has to be the biggest plot twist of the video. That is the biggest plot twist.
Avery just looks like the Uber Eats driver. Benji with the Tinder style picture. It's just not, there's no way. We're moving Benji to F, right? Can we all agree on that?
Yes.
Now where are we putting Avery is the big question. We gotta take a look.
I did a calculation on Avery. He is more efficient than
And
Sandeep.
we don't have to worry about the long hair at all. There's no hair at all.
We gotta talk numbers though.
If you do a calculation, is the most efficient between Manjeet, Avery, and Sandeep. Manjeet is the most efficient by a good margin, by about 500, I believe. Second place, Avery, but only by a small margin between Avery and Sandeep. So Avery's a little more efficient than Sandeep, and Manjeet is a good margin above both of them. In terms of efficiency, when I say efficiency, I mean deliveries per year. That's what I mean.
All right, then all in favor of A, I.
I.
A. Okay, hi A. Let's go. Harbon.
Harbon, wow, what a...
Some numbers. All right, we gotta figure out. I think we gotta put it next to Manjeet.
He's one of the only people on this list to smile in his picture.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is like a pretty good point. You know, that's somebody I would want to deliver my food. You know, he's happy. Like, he's happy to be delivering my food.
Yeah, no. That's a great point. I'd say B tier and let's move on. But you guys can, if you guys want to.
That's a quick B.
That might be
S.
S.
I just don't think there's much to say.
Hold on, guys.
He's got the numbers to show for it. He has better efficiency than Sandeep, by the way.
Yeah, we gotta put him next to Manjeet because I think he's low-key S tier. I mean, this number, 20,449 and 100% satisfaction rate since 2018. All in favor of S tier behind Manjeet.
Behind Manjeet, I say I. But at some point, we're gonna have to talk about pick up and drop off. Like, at some point, we're gonna have to come back and be like, that's the only person in the world named pick up and drop off.
Give it up, bro.
That is the
Long story short,
He's gone.
Let it go, man.
He's over.
It is the only person in the world named pick up and drop off. I mean,
Pick up and drop off might be the worst numbers in this whole thing.
It's just his name, man.
I mean, let's go back to him. Like 2047 in 6 years.
It's the worst delivery number in this whole freaking thing.
LeBron James Jr. Because his name is LeBron James Jr., does that automatically put him in S tier NBA players?
He's in the NBA? Argument solved?
The NBA is the upper echelon of basketball players. This is the upper echelon of Uber Eats players, but it still doesn't place him at S tier just because he's named LeBron James Jr.
I like where he is, but I would prefer him to be a little higher, but I'm not mad.
Long story short, it's over. It's over.
I think he goes low. I think he goes lower, if anything.
I think we should drop off at least a tier.
All right, we're dropping him off, Lucas. I'm sorry. I think it's only right because these other guys are. Yeah, this makes more sense. Up next, we've got Abdul.
The not being 100%, it worries me, Michael. It worries me. That satisfaction rate is 98.
That satisfaction rate's rough.
If the dissatisfaction rate is only on deliveries, that means he's disappointed 421 people.
I'll go high C. What do you guys think of high C? All in favor of high C, say
I like high C.
Aye.
So, okay. Let's check it out. We got Abbus. I love his picture, I will say. I love how his neck's not in it, so he's kind of just like a floating head.
You may be more efficient than Manjeet.
The satisfaction rate is also something to consider.
Abbas is currently averaging 2,733 deliveries annually. 7.48 deliveries per day. Unless he's doing half the deliveries, and maybe that's attributing to his bad satisfaction rate. He's getting out of 7 right now.
It's really good, but no S tier. This guy's definitely not S tier. There's no way this guy's S tier.
He's doing more efficiency than Manjeet.
We also need to keep in mind, Manjeet was on the motorcycle for years before he graduated to the car.
True.
Like, Manjeet was doing it in the rain. Manjeet was keeping us updated on TikTok. All in favor of Abbus at B. Okay, high B, and that's really good for 1% dissatisfaction. Guys, I think we found the GOAT of Uber Eats. We have all agreed. We got to get Hussein's confirmation. Let me shoot him a text real quick.
As I'm here, but this guy statistically doesn't really match up with the other guys on the sport. It's a very stiff competition pool here, so as much as this name helps him out, I don't think it's gonna win him this
I would like to
competition
rebuttal.
here.
Look, just I would
give
like
me
to
a
point
rebuttal.
out the fact that he has a 100% success rate, and his name is pick up and drop off. So even though his numbers might be low, he's gonna have the highest numbers because he's made for this.
He was born in a lab. He was bred in a lab.
It's already getting so rowdy here, guys. We can always move. We gotta move the other guys to see the kind of heat that's coming up against him. So I think we can throw him at a decent rating you know, just because of that name. But until we understand who he's going up against, I think it's hard to give a real concrete answer for where he stands within this debate.
Speak for yourself. In my soul, I know he's an S tier.
I'm thinking A tier. All in favor of A tier, say aye.
Aye.
Only 2 of us.
I would like to put him in B.
B.
And who wants him in S? All in favor of S, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Drop off. Yes, put him in S.
We need to take their profile pictures into account as well.
Exactly.
That's
no
true.
hairs in your food. No hairs.
Ooh, that's a fair point. You hear that, Michael?
Let's go A, and we'll reevaluate. We're going A.
I can't believe we just put him in A tier.
I just don't think he lives up to the same hype as like Jesus, for example. We're moving on to MLG, who some say is like the LeBron James of Uber Eats. Hold on. This guy has been delivering since January 2023. He's made 6,803 deliveries with a 100% satisfaction rate. Now, this is an older screenshot. I have an updated screenshot. I think he passed 10K. And G and I are actually friends on TikTok, believe it or not.
Off the rip, we can see the point I was saying here. Look, 2023, right? He started in 2023.
Right.
He had 4,000 more deliveries than the last guy. We're playing solely off that guy's name alone, which is ridiculous. This is a performance game. This isn't a name game, right? I think it's absolutely ridiculous that we can even put that guy in S tier. He's a B tier. The last guy.
I'm with you. We were generous to give pickup.
You don't know pick up and drop off. There's no way MLG is over pick up and drop off now.
But the fact that we know who it is just by hearing his name puts him like LeBron status.
If you go to Manjeet's TikTok, which we can pull up, you can see that he's been doing deliveries for years on a motorcycle. It could be raining. He's still on that motorcycle doing what he's got to do to get that food to the next destination. He arguably is better at picking up and dropping off than pick up and drop off.
The fact that he has his own social media page documenting his progress means he loves the game. He loves and breathes this game.
So Josh, let me ask you, are you switching up on pick up and drop off if that's the case?
I'm not. I agree that pick up and drop off was definitely bred for this in a laboratory, but we're not taking into consideration Manjeet's influence, his dedication to the game.
Tell me this mustache is not tough.
No, that mustache is crazy.
But no, we're playing something not in a factor.
Okay, but Lucas, if the mustache isn't in the factor, then the name can't be factored.
We just cannot give MLG S tier.
Manjeet's only been driving a car for a year.
How does that make any sense if he's been driving for 4 years?
He was on the motorcycle before.
He's been walking? If he's been walking, then I think that brother deserves an S tier.
John makes a great point. This Uber Eats driver has been doing this without a car, some say. Right? On a motorcycle, maybe he's walking. That's without protection from rain, thunderstorm, snow, hail, sleet, whatever. This guy has been through it all.
He still managed to get a 100% satisfaction rate with the food on his back.
I know when to admit I've been defeated by Manjeet. I have been defeated by Manjeet. 100% success rate, only driving for a year, bad weather conditions, yet still was somehow able to get a 100% success rate with 6,800 deliveries.
Can we play factors or names at all? Are we forgetting?
Lucas, I'm all with you. Lucas, I'm all with you in the fact.
Icy cold. Let me in here. Let me ask you this. So his name is literally for the game, right? Yet he gets outperformed.
Okay, guys, Manjeet is averaging 2,267 deliveries a year. Now bring up pick up and drop off stats.
I think it's time to move on. Can we all agree that Manjeet is going S tier? If you think he should go S tier, say aye.
Aye.
Yes, aye.
We're going S tier. Manjeet is S tier. Next up, guys, we're going to be looking at Boier. Boier has 10,307 deliveries since December 2019 with a 100% satisfaction rate.
How many languages does that man speak?
Oh, it doesn't even fit on screen.
Yo, he means business. Yo, 7 years, not one bad rating too. Yo, that's like
S tier.
And at the end of the day, it's all about efficiency with the deliveries. Factoring in the language is like factoring in the name. Can you really do that? I think Boier's a solid A tier. I just think since he's been going since 2019, it would be nice if he put up a little more numbers.
Let's not stay on Boier too long. Come, let's keep it going. Let's see what else we got in the talent.
Let's go A for now. Everybody cool with? Okay, we're gonna go
I'm cool
A
with that.
for Boier. Now this one, there's a lot of controversy around this one, guys. You know, I mean, it's like the Wilt 100-point game. Like, did we really see it happen? Draymond. here's the thing with Draymond, guys. He has done a lot, all right? But my thing is, this picture, it's a little bit suspicious to me because, I don't know, like, it bothers me that this is blurry. I would argue that this picture is fake.
I don't want to be a hater and discredit his 40,000 deliveries just because there's a little recording or screenshot issue. So I'm going to reverse engineer this photo, see if it's fake.
This guy is a fraud. I re-engineered his picture, and you can clearly see that another guy pops up on Google.
This just does not look real to me, guys.
Yo, but I want you to think about this. Imagine Draymond's watching this, and Draymond did 40,000 deliveries in the last 7 years. And then he sees John being like, this isn't real. This is real.
Hold on, here's the thing. If Draymond really did 40,000 deliveries since August 2019, we would know.
That means he has $1,300,000 if he averaged $15 per riding.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I want to go see. I want to go see.
40,000 deliveries over what is going to be 7 years at this point is attributing to over 5,700 deliveries annually. Whether it's just him or not, he's attributing more to the economy than I think we are as a whole.
How many deliveries is that a day?
15.
15 a day, every day? Guys, he's on fraud watch. Hold on. That means 15 a day, every day for the last almost 7 years. When is the last time you did 15 of anything a day, every day for the last 1 year, let alone 7 years?
No, yeah, you're right. I look him up on Uber Eats. There's just no Uber Eats driver named it.
How are you looking up? When did Uber Eats have like a social media?
Last question. 2026 just gotta be crazy, baby. Let's get this show on the road.
Where are we moving Draymond? I don't think he should even be in the conversation.
I think a D.
I like a D. Let's go D. Pause.
Okay,
Yes.
just in case. If someone can prove it, obviously we're going to have to reevaluate, but for now, he's in a D. Here we got Naven Siam, delivering since August 2023, 185 deliveries with 100% satisfaction rate.
Yo, get this guy out of here. F tier. Bro, he's dealing with the big dogs. It's like comparing someone at recess soccer with Ronaldo.
Let's also examine his face. He's barely even trying, and he's getting this good of a satisfaction rate. I think that's notable. I think that's something to note.
I'll tell you what I'm getting here too. What I'm getting here is we had a promising rookie on the scene, right? This guy he's putting up great numbers this rookie season, but just fell off down the stretch, fell off down the later stretch of the season. I think he probably bagged it after 2023, maybe even after a month.
Yeah, I don't think he's serious about it. It's like,
I totally agree. And he started in 2023, a late bloomer into the game. Like, he's just...
In YouTube terms, imagine you have an IRL who makes one YouTube video or maybe 100 YouTube videos. Okay, that's too much. Maybe 20 YouTube videos and then quits.
Okay, let's go D, above Draymond. Let's do it. Up next, we have Parvin Kumar.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the guy.
Wait.
Okay, wait, the math is not mathing on this.
I think this one's real, guys. I think this one's real. Why would he fabricate a 98% satisfaction rate? Why would he fabricate that he had an off day?
Wait. Parvin Kumar has a LinkedIn and it says he's an Uber Eats driver. This guy is a legit Uber Eats driver.
That's research.
Put him S tier. Put him S tier.
He's going S tier. This guy should be in the conversation. Yeah.
Please stop this entire conversation that we've had. I asked the question, how many of you have ever rated somebody bad ratings? We have 6 of us in here. One of us said that we have given somebody a bad rating on Uber Eats. I would like to throw the theory out there that Boier, Manjeet, pick up and drop off, the other guy, what if they're all the frauds? I think with 54,000 deliveries, a 2%, I'm throwing a theory. I'm just saying, it's a theory. It's worth consideration. The fact that with 54,000 deliveries, do you know how much time that is? The odds of you having at least one.
We do the math. 2% of that 53,788 deliveries, that means that 1,075 people were dissatisfied with his work, and we can assume that 98% is rounded.
That is a lot of people being dissatisfied.
Until Josh pointed out the fact that 1,000 people went out of their way to give him bad ratings. Look, I use Uber a lot. No promo. This is just for the love of the game. But as a real statement, I use Uber a lot. I use Uber Eats and I Uber everywhere. To give a bad rating, it asks for a description before the bad rating gets aired out. But to give a good rating, it doesn't ask you any questions. So if I want to give a 4-star, it'll basically ask why, and you got to type some I don't got time for that. 1,000 people had time for that.
In his description, it said, double merchant introduced by Uber Eats. I went to Google to look up what that means, and it reads, I quote, Uber Eats allows you to order from 2 nearby restaurants or stores simultaneously for a single delivery fee using their multi-store ordering feature. What this tells me is that this man, Parvin Kumar, is taking 2, possibly 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 deliveries at once under our nose. This guy's working around the clock.
Going
Trying to give a metaphor
But
that does not
clearly-
sound a bit crazy.
The food's cold. The
That's
food is
okay,
cold.
listen, I like that.
Hold on. Why is he delivering other people's stuff?
You know, I think the only thing that you can respect about Parvin is how fast he's delivering. You know, he's done a lot for himself, but, you know, for the other people, it's probably just a subpar job, you know? And with that being said, I'm going to go C.
I'll agree with that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Time to move on. We're going to be talking about another big dog in the game, Michelle. This is real, too. This is real. If you look up Michelle, like, you can find this screenshot everywhere. Unlike, you know, Draymond, for example. Like, this guy, it's pretty documented that he has done these numbers.